Good day everyone, my name is Jesarin Gaviap from VSBA 4A and I'm going to discuss everything you need to know about post-training reinforcement. Number 1 question. What is training reinforcement? Training reinforcement involves providing strategic content as a training follow-up, using the spacing effect to help the brain recall information and transfer it to long-term memory. A training follow-up is a series of small lessons or learning activities that support a core concept or skill. Post-training reinforcement objective is to increase a learner's retention of knowledge gained during training. Number 2. Why do I need to reinforce employee training? A lack of training reinforcement means they won't be able to recall what was learned. We need to reinforce employee training to help retain their learned during training and use it on the job. Without training reinforcement, the brain has no indication that the information learned is important to keep, and its natural cognitive process will flush that information away instead of transferring it to long-term memory for future use. Number 3. How much do people forget after training? While there are several factors that go into the amount of forgetting that happens after learning something, the research indicates that people forget approximately 50% of training within just 1 hour, and 70% at 24 hours, and within 30 days, that amount of forgetting increases to 90%. Number 4. How much does it cost if we skip training reinforcement? When your employee don't have any follow-up training, your program is losing 50 to 90% of resources spent on learning. It's just being flushed away by the brain's memory processes. Compare that percentage to your training budget, and you can see that skipping out on post-training reinforcement is definitely not cost-effective. Means without training reinforcement, more than half of the knowledge is simply lost, along with your investment in training and development. Number 5. How can we make sure employees will retain what they've learned during training? To ensure training is not forgotten, before employees have a chance to use what they've learned on the job, you'll want to use Ebbinghaus' theory of space retrieval. This means sending boosts at periodic intervals after training. Sending boosts means providing a lesson to employees that contains information about the previous training in periodic intervals. Number 6. What kind of content should I use to reinforce training? For training reinforcement to be most effective for your employees, you will want to use content that tests them on what they've learned and helps the brain apply that information in new ways. Types of post-training reinforcement content should include multiple choice questions, short answer questions, poll questions, micro videos on similar topics, and thought questions. Also, keep in mind that multiple choice and short answer questions are best for early follow-up, while thought questions should be sent later within your reinforcement program. This allows the learner time to absorb the information, think through its application, and experience it on the job. Number 7. What are the best intervals for reinforcing training effectively? The intervals you choose will depend on the depth and breadth of your training content, but the point here is to interrupt the forgetting process. A good outline to follow is sending boosts 2 days after training, then 4 days after, then 7 days after, and 2 weeks after. Sending boosts in spaced intervals helps learners recall information after some forgetting has occurred, which in turn strengthens the memory for the next time it's needed. Number 8. Should training reinforcement question be easy or difficult to answer? When you're sending questions to help someone recall what they've learned, making it too easy is not helpful. The goal here is to force the brain to remember, even if it's difficult and they answered the questions incorrectly. Correctness is not the point with training reinforcement questions. If the learner does answer incorrectly, be sure to provide the correct answer right away. Number 9. How can we keep employees accountable with completing training and reinforcement? No matter what type of training you're delivering, the easiest way to track completion of reinforcement question is by utilizing a post-training reinforcement platform, which will allow you to see when questions were sent and how they were answered. Number 10. How can we make sure employees are changing behavior after they go through a course? Manager involvement is an important aspect of making sure training sticks, and that's certainly the case here. Managers need to be aware of the training that has taken place and the expected behavior changes from the training, so they can observe whether or not the training has proven effective. You can also include thought questions with your training reinforcement program where you ask for the learner's perspective on how they put the training into practice. This will give you a well-rounded picture of your training program's outcomes. And that's all. Thank you.